Hey guys, wait, just one sec. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I am doing my Stardew Valley tips and tricks video. Not 140. I'm gonna be doing at least, at the most, 40 tips and tricks. It might be like a bit less, but at least 40. So let's get started. So I'll do an example of each one. So this is also my ever Stardew farm, because a lot of these are beginning tips. So if you have heard of these and you're like advanced in the game, I'm sorry. So tip number 1, make sure that you leave your stumps here, because as you can see, I'm not sure if that was, if I chop down a couple of these stumps and then sleep for a few, whoops, that's a hoe. Gonna get rid of that sap. Who needs sap? I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this area a bit. And also, I'm not doing face cam today. So I'll be doing it next time. Just with tips and tricks, I feel like I don't really need to. And then I'll go ahead and chop down this one as well. Care if my inventory is full. So, one reason to leave the stumps behind is that they don't give you as much wood as the trees do. So if I sleep, I'll go and sleep. There's no sweeping in Stardew Valley. I will, pardon me. Going to sleep for 2 days. There should be some seeds if you keep the stumps, because they will spread out seeds. Yep, there's one that's already growing right there, and there's one right over here that wasn't there before. So if you want even more wood, that's one of the good ways to do it. Tip number 2. As you see, this is mainly for the 1.4 update, and a lot of you guys probably already know this, but just in case you haven't gone the game and you're planning on getting it, this is for you. If you, on day 2, I'm on day 8 right now, but on day 2 of Stardew, you'll go to the beach, right down there, and you'll meet the fisherman Will, and he'll give you a regular rod, not a training rod. But he will sell a training rod for 25 gold. It's not to be overlooked, as even though the fish aren't worth much, it's an easy way to level up your fishing skills so you can get a higher quality rod. I'd say I haven't done much fishing yet, but if I head to my skills, I think on another save file, I think I did like, I don't know, like a whole week of fishing. I was already up to level 2 or 3, so yeah, maybe a little over a week of fishing in game, but not a real week in game. But anyway, just another little easy tip, and I have all the tips written down on my phone. So let me just look at it real quick. Oh, a lot of people tend to overlook mixed seeds. I don't have any on me right now, but it would be handy, especially if you plant them in the fall, as one of the seeds you can only get in year 2. I'll go more into that a bit later. But you can basically get artichokes, I can't speak, in year 1, but you can't get those in year 2, you can get them in year 1, but usually you can only get them in year 2. So for example, I'm not sure if it says it anywhere, but I'm in year 1 right now. So if I wait till fall, and also a little extra thing to go with this, I'll say is tip number 4. Save your mixed seeds for fall, as most of the crops in fall are the most valuable ones, I think. If I just check on this real quick, I made a chart. Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah, almost at least only one is worth less than the summer ones. So you can get a 20 gold, 30 gold from our drugs, and 100 and 150 from the other ones. So I would recommend, if you ever get a mix seed, I would also recommend saving them until fall. Or at least saving them until fall or summer, as those ones are the most profitable. So I would not actually recommend using them in the spring, for 2 reasons. One, like I said before, they're not the most expensive, or worth much. And number 2, you can only get free, while most of the other ones you can get 4. I know it's only 1 more, but sometimes 1 just makes a big difference. And also, here is tip number 5, I think. Tip number 5, here's, oh, see, I just got a mix seed. I'm going to save that for fall. Or summer, whichever one you want. So if I had, also, this is for the new 1.5 update. Some of you guys might notice, I didn't know. But I would recommend every day checking the beach along your beach farm if you have one. That way, because like the beach says, you can also get supply crates and it'll have loot in them. But you can also get corals and stuff. So, I never quick. I can't speak. Oh, see, here's a supply crate if you take an axe and you get coffee. It's always, also, the more you upgrade your house, the more rare things you'll get, such as supplies. I think maybe you can even get ore. So, and I'm going to show you I'm just going to hit the map and show you. Okay, so tip number 6. The best places for foraging on the whole map. When you unlock the desert, and if you unlock that before you make the whole community center, I'd say that's the jackpot. Because you can easily get, like, at least most of the things needed from another bundle, which I will go over the community center in a different video, so if you're really confused, I'll explain it in a different video. The desert, once you unlock that, you'll get coconuts and cactus fruit. Those are probably 2 of the most valuable forageables there too. And next is ginger snap forest. Now, if this is not as big as it seems on the map, this is really big. Let me rephrase that. It is a lot bigger than you see on the map. So I would recommend exploring this whole forest, as you can get some pretty good stuff. And lastly, the beach. And a lot of people don't know this, but it's also good to check it at least sometime by, I'd say, Saturday or Sunday. Because that's when all the beach... Oh, I need to head home. It's getting dark. Okay. That's when all the beach forageables, that they'll stay there all week. And they won't... Actually, no. Oh, wait. And another one, you see these little squiggling lines. A lot of people know this from my videos, probably, but just in case you haven't watched them and you're new. Voila! Oh, wait. Voila! So, I would recommend, and so that's tip number 7 right there that I'm showing you. Don't overlook worms. You can actually get some pretty good stuff, even artifacts, which some artifacts you can only get from worms, such as the dinosaur egg. Okay. And tip, this was one that I almost forgot about. Tip number 8, whenever you get clay from a worm, at least this is what I do, I would recommend saving it in your chest, or in any chest. Because, like I said in my last stardew video, raising animals, you'll need to build a coop. But before you build a coop, I said you need to build a silo. That requires 10 clay, which I do have enough, but obviously also this is going to be kind of a long video, so maybe you might want to break yours, anyway. You might want to watch one half later and one half in every time, but it's your choice. And so as you see, I have been saving up my clay from worms to get a silo. Because that's a really good tip in my opinion, because clay is really hard to get. Like, you have to continue hoeing the ground. I'm definitely not going to do it. I'm just showing you for example. And you have to basically continue. Sorry if you heard that. That was my phone. So anyway, just a second. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Let me record! Sorry. So, where were we? Tip number 8? Okay. Tip number... what was it? Oh, tip number 9. As you unlock your forging levels, I might have it. No, I don't have it, but no, I do. You see, you can actually craft these, and they are actually worth more than the crops sold individually. So I don't think I have all the materials to craft them. Yeah, I don't have a leek, or do I? I don't have a leek. Okay. I just hope you can trust me on this, and I'm being serious. So I'll also show you in my next Stardew Valley video, which will be tomorrow. And tip number 10, let me see what it was again. Make sure you get extra strawberries year 1 at the, not Flower Festival, oh wait, here's a leek. I can show you right now. Anyway, I'll continue talking while So tip number 11. If you get it, okay. I would recommend buying extra strawberries in year 1 at the Egg Festival. There we go. As they are some of the most profitable crops in the game. I forgot to, so now I need to put all that in the chest, and then crafting. Sell those, and we'll see how much it's worth. And while it's selling, I'll go in and tell you tip number 12. What was it? Take level ups to your advantage, I guess. Or take level ups to luck, I guess. So as you can see, these single packs are worth a lot. If you sell, I'd say like maybe 30, you'll end up with at least half of 1,500. So as you can see, those are worth a lot more. Prove it right there. So tip number 12. Whenever you get a level, I'm not sure if they patched this, because it might have been a glitch. So if they patched it, let me know in the comments, and I will tell that, and I'll add that to the description. But whenever you get a level up, and if, for example, if you stay up too late, and you kind of just faint, I guess, or you use too much of your energy and you faint. But if you have made at least one level up during that day, You won't have to pay an energy feed. You'll just wake up in your bed and you'll lose a bit of your money. Which... name you... Jojo. I always name it Jojo because it's cute. So, yeah. So it's possible that it was a glitch and it was patched in the 1.5 update, because I actually learned this off of a different video that was for the 1.4 update. So it's possible it got patched with the most recent update, but let me know in the comments if it didn't work, then I'll put it in the description and you can check. And almost everybody knows this, but it's easy to forget that the festivals don't really have much. Or it's easy to think that the festivals don't have much, because, well, I can tell you you're wrong, because you can easily get, or you might be a bit wrong. Let me rephrase it. Let's just say you can get, like, rare crows, which don't do anything special, but they're all, one of the rare crows is only available during the flower dance, and in year 1 the strawberries are only available at the egg festival. So make sure to check that calendar at Pierre's shop almost every day to see when a festival's coming, as you can get some pretty good ones, especially at the night market. You can also get one of the most valuable items in a game, the pearl, which I will show you. If you want, I can show you how to get that when winter rolls around in my game. And also, next tip is going to be I know there's nothing posted today, but make sure you check this, because not only will you get a bit of extra money from doing quests, but you'll also get extra friendship points. So if you guys have just started out and you don't really have anything that people would like on their birthdays, which I will talk about in a minute, you can always just check this quest board every day, and it won't give you much, but slowly but surely it will definitely give you more extra friendship points. So, and also, for you new players, make sure you dig in these trash cans. That one you can find food in. Those two up there you can find food in, and it doesn't always happen, but sometimes you can find some useful stuff in it. And these two you can find like treasure, like gems even, which if you get an amethyst, I would recommend giving that to Abigail. But anyway, because that's like one of her favorite. Yeah, it is. Okay, I was just making. Oh, come on. And yeah, that's about it. I forgot. Sorry, I got sidetracked. And number 2, make sure, I'd say you go to the mines. I'd say at least once or twice in an in-game week, you head to the mines and just like try to get to level 5 as quick as possible. Cause I'd say try to get to level 5 at least once every week at the most. Cause it's easy to, cause then you'll be able to get iron and copper and not obsidian, gold tools and or gold bars more quickly, and that way you'll be able to upgrade your tools. And crafting, and some of the, if I had a more advanced save file I could show you, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, okay. I forgot. Oh yeah, the bars are also used to craft some advanced like artisan good machinery. And that kind of goes with number 3. If you want to do more than 5 levels a day or a week, that's perfectly fine. But but if you also do that, I recommend at least every 5 floors when you hit an elevator, head back to the top floor, place some furnaces and chests down there. Just remember to do that. And then get some bars going, like some iron bars, copper bars, etc. And for another tip, luck doesn't even affect everything. For you long-time players, that's probably really shocking, like, oh my gosh. But it's true. One thing it doesn't affect is the rare drops from monster spawns. Or, well, rare drops from, like, monsters in the mines. I have actually gotten a coffee bean from one of the monsters, not mods. Monsters and on bad luck days. Believe it or not, I did. I did take a picture of that with like a screenshot on my phone, but I can't really show the phone since the face cam isn't on. But anyway, so okay, I can probably do like 5 to 4 more minutes. Just cause well. And also, for another tip, and also a couple more tips, and then we'll stop. The next tip is, make sure you get their community center, I'd say, done by year 2 at the most. Like, by the end of year 2. Because, I'm not rushing you, I'm just saying that, it's also very handy, because then Pierre's, as you say right now, it is closed on Wednesdays, but when I can finish the community center, it'll be open every day of the week, because it's always frustrating, because Wednesday is like the day where I always tend to go shopping for seeds, so if you do that, I feel what you feel. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Or feel your anger, that's what I'm trying to say. Also, if you guys I think this is open on Wednesdays, yes it is. Also, if you guys have seen Stardew Valley, you have probably known about this, but basically they're trying to take over the community center and turn into something with this, but I would recommend not doing this at all. Number 1, for a few reasons. Number 1, you will not get any rewards from finishing it. You'll like literally get a Jojo Cola vending machine that produces what you can fish up in a river. Yes. And I remember I did that as a prank on anyway, I think. And number 2, you'll have to pay them to, for example, fix this bridge up here. I don't want to spoil much, but basically, when you complete something in the community center, it will unlock those bridges. So, or pay for him to fix the minecarts, and it will cost you, I think, at least over 1 million gold, or at least about 500,000 gold at the most. Which no. I'm not doing that, Mr. Morris. I'm not doing it. And that might have been my last tip. Let me check. I did it out of order, so yep, that was my last tip. Okay, I hope you guys did enjoy. Actually, I might just think of like a couple more real quick. Just a couple extras, you know. Okay. Number 1, make sure. Okay, next extra tip, not number 1. Make sure you talk to the villagers at least every day, because depending on what friendship level you have, you will actually get some pretty interesting dialogue. For example, Caroline, the daughter of mother of Abigail, in a different video that I saw, sorry, she said that she used to take walks to the wizard's tower, not witches. So it's possible you can discover just some interesting things that you didn't know about them. And they'll also tell you about other friends, or quote-unquote friends, that they're friends with in the game. Such as Jazz. Sorry, my friend's named Jasmine. Anyway, Jazz. She lives here, and she always plays with Vincent, who lives in one of these houses. He's, in a different video that I saw, this is what Jazz said. Vincent liked Pink's cake, he told me. So, if you continue talking with them and, you know, just kind of they'll also tell you what other villagers like, which could be handy for new players. And the last tip, or last two tips, or whatever. Number 2, gold is, wait, what was it? I forgot. It's nothing to do with gold. What is wrong with me? Okay. Let me think for a minute. Oh, number 2. No, when these trees grow back, I don't think I'm going to chop them down, because once you get to level 3, I think I'm at level 1. Yeah, level 3 foraging. It'll be right there. You'll unlock a tapper, which will basically produce maple syrup or maple or pine sap or oak resin. And if you put, I'd say, all 3 tappers on these trees, you'll at least get 2 of the free, which I've always found to be really helpful, as these trees often grow back. And they kind of make the area look pretty as well. I think you can also place them on this one up here. So technically 4. You can place it on. Just something that I actually didn't do much until... It was actually something I did the first time I played Stardew Valley. When I unlocked the tab, I crafted it, and I'm like, I don't really want to use the trees on my own farm. I want to put some down there. So I did it. And the last one, do not push villagers out. Don't leave villagers out, I guess. Because as you give them gifts and grow their friendship levels, you will actually get gifts and special recipes and maybe even some interesting quests sent in the mail. Especially, most of the recipes are only available through cutscenes or, what was it? Or just getting a letter for the mail. Such as, I don't remember. I think one of them might be pepper poppers. You can only get that from one of the I think Shane. I'm probably saying his name wrong. I'd say for Shane or Sean. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me know in the comments if you used to play this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Stardew Valley tips and tricks video. If you did, smash that thumbs up and like button and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!